Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We are here in Sundarpatan, which was released today as of the recording of this episode. It will. I already put up an episode today for release immediately because I wanted to get something out. But this one will air tomorrow, and today is still the day for me that it released, so that's kind of whatever. You don't really care about that. I'm still just kind of excited about being able to participate in the new map and being able to create content for it right when it releases. Our plan for today is to finish clearing up the bottom of this map over here, and then depending on where the mission tries to take us, we may follow that, or we'll just kind of go off on our way. We are using my my big game loadout for this map because of the various large animals here. We have the Arzina 300 mag tactical for our class 4 to 9 animal, which is going to be our Bengal tiger, water buffalo, and the wild yak. We have the 308 stalker for our tar, barasinga, and nilgai, and then also for our blue sheep, snow leopard, and tar. Basically, a lot of the stuff on the map can be handled by our 308. Our 308, is it 308? I think the 308 does 4 to 8. I don't remember. I have to actually look at the things for that. I'm pretty sure I'm covered with it. But anyways, we have the 243 Cuomo competitive pistol for our class 2 and 3 animals, which for this map is going to be the northern red Muntjac, Tibetan fox, and the black buck. And for our gray lag goose and woolly hare, the class 1 animals on this map, we have the Anderson 22 pistol. Finally, we have the Sunberg 454 as our defense weapon against the apparently very aggressive Bengal tigers on the map. I'm looking forward to ideally being attacked by one. We'll have to wait and see if that actually happens. But yeah, that's the plan for today. That's the loadout for today. I'm going to head over to this mission over here, find out what she wants us to do, and then we'll decide what we do next after that when we know more. Okay, so apparently for this mission, we're supposed to head over here, and there was some kind of a tiger sighting. I wasn't really paying attention to what she said in the last episode because we were too busy trying to accomplish some stuff that we had decided for ourselves to do. But we're going to head over here, and apparently we're going to start looking at some tiger-related things. I don't know that we're actually going to see a tiger in this episode, but hopefully we will. I'm sure other channels have bagged plenty of tigers already at this point, but this is an exploration-based adventure, so we're more concerned with covering ground than we are actually finding specific things.
Got it. Thanks. That is where our tigress, Tara, was last sighted. It's important we try to find patterns in her roaming. Try to spot any recent bug marks and track them. Be on your guard, of course. You're on their turf now, not ours.
You say so. Okay, so she wants us to go off in this direction. Before we do that, though, I'm going to head over to this way. Maybe we'll go around like this, because I want to make sure we're grabbing our, all of our points of interest and our outposts and stuff like that. So we're going to head over here. We're going to go over here, and then over here, and then we'll head over here so that we can end up over in this direction and hopefully open up this entire end of the map there. There's a black buck fleeing over there, but we already have a gold trophy of that, so I'm not overly concerned about the black buck.
Since he was supposed to help you with the tiger, and it's his area. But I guess he's on Nepali time.
If you say so. We'll run over to the water here to see if there's anything cool.
Don't show emotion, and get ready for some serious grumbling. But I've seen how he is with the teenager that helps him on the farm, so I know there's a heart behind that frown.
So we'll follow the river to get over to that.
His family's had it rough money-wise, so now he sees Birenda die like his grandfather, I guess.
I always try to take advantage of bodies of water, especially when there's long bodies of water that give you some distance. So let's see if there's anything nearby. Alright, well, I'm going to keep running over here. I'll bring you back if anything interesting shows up. Alright, this is clearly going to be a flag point of interest over here. Just want to take a second and double check and make sure there's nothing interesting that is going to present itself for us, but it doesn't appear that that's going to be the case. So we'll run over here and grab our flag point of interest. Bessie Kola, or the Bessie River, is a large but shallow river that irrigates most of the southern parts of the Sundarpatan Hunting Reserve. It plays a key role in agriculture and has supported the lives of farmers and livestock herders for centuries. I don't know how shallow it is, because I don't think I'm going to be able to cross it here. I'm going to have to find a way to get... I mean, I guess I have to run over here and go down that way, but that's fine. It'll get us across the river, and then we can get around to that side anyway. So I have a lot of walking to do. I'll wait for my call to action to go away and see you in a second. Got ourselves a Barasinga here. There's a tree in the way, though. She's alarmed. They're going to be running away. I think there might have been some lag or something that just happened there. It's a female, so I can't imagine that's actually going to count as a trophy, but I wanted to take a shot anyway. Just so we can harvest one. I didn't get lucky and have a male show up. Yeah, no trophy. Got her right in the heart. Nice. Alright, well, we'll grab this need zone here so we can come back at some point, but I think it's just a pair of females. Oh no, it says there's 5. There's 5 in this zone. We'll see. Caught that one right over here, but we're continuing on to this waypoint, and I will bring you back again when there's something interesting. I'm really hoping that the tigers in this map are going to be more of a stalker ambusher kind of thing that happens, where you, like, they just show up out of nowhere and you have to, like, defend yourself against them. Because unlike other animals, like on the other maps, the wolves and stuff like that, they give you plenty of warning. I'm kind of hoping that the tigers on this map actually try to ambush you. So I think that would be really cool if that's something that actually happens. I'm not really going to know until it actually happens, but I guess we'll find out together. Assuming you guys haven't watched other channels and already found out. Anyways, still another half a kilometer to go to get to our next waypoint. So I'll bring you back if we find something cool, or we get to that. Alright, I have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to do anything right now, because I really suck with the pistol trying to shoot the rabbits, but there's supposed to be a male woolly hare over here. So I'm going to run in this direction and see if maybe I can flush it out and take a couple of shots, or, hold on, wrong pistol. Take a couple of shots with the pistol. It's very old. I don't have any weight, I don't think, on the hares, so even if... Oh, here we go. I'm going to keep going, because the rabbits are generally pretty easy to go after. Hey, we got ourselves our first gold already. Very nice. Okay, so we can mark off the woolly hare as having been done. And our high score... Oh, you know what? I just need to write this down. Woolly hare. 3.11. I haven't made a spot on my master spreadsheet for this guy, so I have to come back at some point and fix that, but that's alright. At least we got it. And now we have marked off the woolly hare for our trophies. So, yeah, very cool. That's exciting. I know it's just a rabbit, but I took it out with the pistol. That's actually pretty good for me. Another 300 meters, so I'll see you in a second. Alright, I would imagine this is a hunting stand. Yep. So we're going to head back in this direction and continue on to the outpost over here. And then after that, we can head over to the mission. Okay, I have no idea if I'm even going to get a shot at this, but I was fixing my spreadsheet, which made me sit still for a little while, and there's a northern red muntjac over here. So I want to see if maybe I can get a chance at him. It was trotting. See anything moving though. That's all right. We'll take our sweet time and just kind of move a little bit over the hill here. I just need enough time to get a decent little sight picture on it. So, assuming it hasn't run away already, it was over in this direction somewhere. Unfortunately, the wind is not in our favor, so it's entirely possible that it's already run off. But it said it was trotting, which to me tells me that it wasn't exactly running away. So I'm just going to take a second and see if maybe we can get lucky and spot it. It would be really cool if we can get the Muntjac on our list already. But it doesn't look like we're going to get that. So that's all right. We're going to go ahead and continue heading over to our outpost. Maybe we'll get lucky along the way and find one of those. Anyways, be back in a minute. What up? Barasinga. Sorry. Barasinga is going to be a class 6, which means we need to have our 308 out. Before I do that, let me just double check and make sure that the 308 does classes 4 to 8. Okay, so we should be good. See if we can see it. Don't see anything moving, though. I feel like we should have had enough of a warning to prevent it from having run off. But again, I don't know anything about Barasingas, so they might be super, super flighty, and I don't know. Trying to keep a lookout, see if maybe I can see movement in the forest. Don't see anything. I would imagine it's probably gone. That's frustrating. Alright, I think it's gone. Not much I can do about it. Alright, well, I'm going to continue running over to our outpost over here. If I see anything else, I'll bring it back. Got ourselves a northern red muntjac, making a call over here. Unfortunately, again, we are stuck with the wind not being in our favor, but oh, there it is. I think that's the only one, though, so we'll go ahead and take the shot here. Already got ourselves a woolly hare, so I'm not overly concerned about that. We'll grab this female. I don't imagine she counts, because the northern red muntjac, according to my information, is a deer, and that requires an antler, and the females in the deer species typically don't. But at least we've taken one, and that's all that really matters. So let's go ahead and do that. Got ourselves a nice double lung shot. She went down real quick. That 243 pistol does a pretty decent job at medium range of taking things, so I like it. Anyways, we're going to move on and continue over to the outpost. And welcome to the next outpost that we found. It'd be nice if we could find something in this open area here, but generally the animals stay away from the buildings and stuff like that, so I'm not expecting anything to pop up. But we'll go ahead and, let's see, can we hop over this? Yeah. We'll go ahead and get this unlocked and then move on to our mission objective over there, which appears to be heavily related to tigers. So I'm going to double check and make sure there isn't anything that's going to make itself really easy for us to grab. I have to say, the outposts here are all very pretty right so far. Okay, so we're going off in this direction. I got about 1 kilometer until we get to the mission. I'll see you. Assuming there's nothing here. I'll see you once we get there. Ourselves a northern red muntjac here. I'm gonna try to take a shot. Ooh, I think we might have got lucky. And the score range was in the gold, was, you know, vaguely within the gold. It's probably going to be a silver, but it was worth taking a shot just to see if maybe we got lucky. Hopefully this is going to turn out to be our gold northern red muntjac. That would be awesome if we can mark that off the list. Get a couple of things taken care of today. So he went down pretty quick. It is only a class 2 animal, so ideally we should be fine. Turned out to... Oh, you're killing me with that. Okay, well, at least they're relatively easy to kill. As long as I make sure I get them in the front half of the body, it seems like it'll penetrate really well. That's super frustrating that we were that close to it and it just did not work out, but Well, we should get plenty of opportunities as we continue through the map, so I'll see you guys over here at the mission. Alright, we made it to the mission over here, so we'll see what they have to say about the tiger stuff that we're doing. Eventually.
Well done. It's impressive to see your expertise as a tracker, even in terrain that was unfamiliar to you. So what have we got? What? Partially eaten livestock and a backpack only a few meters away. Could you take a closer look at the carcasses? I see. Based on how you're describing the teeth marks, I'll have to assume that was a tiger. Tara. Tigers, they sometimes eat livestock out in the wild. That's pretty common, and unfortunately, that's always a major financial problem for the owners. But now this one seems to attack animals directly next to humans, which means that she's become way too comfortable with our presence. I'm worried that we might have an urgent threat on our hands. Could you please keep following that track? I'm getting you some backup.
Okay. Okay, so since I want to head in this direction and this isn't too far, we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll head over and do this. So 400 meters away is going to be a minute or so of walking. I'll see you in a second.
Yeah,
Or not.
being in the tropical climate of the Terai sometimes. But it's not monsoon season yet, so let's hope it will be a short one.
Okay, assuming she's done talking, I'll see you in a second.
The rainstorm has washed away the tiger's tracks. All of them.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll make it over here to the mission, and ideally they'll send us off to another part of the reserve and we can just finish getting our exploration done.
If you can't find any more tracks, that's okay. We'll just have to try something else.
If you say so.
This could be really bad. I can't shake the feeling that Tara might become a man-eater. For what it's worth, I really appreciate you jumping right in and following through on such a dangerous assignment, even though you've only just arrived here. We couldn't have expected something like this.
I'm anticipating they're going to send me off to another part of the reserve, so ideally we can head over here, and that'll close out the episode.
Oh, are you the new contractor? Good to meet you. My name is Birendra Maji.
Ah, Birendra Dai, at last. Yes, and our new colleague has already been able to track the tiger. It attacked livestock right next to a human.
Yes, I know. The backpack belongs to a young woman who lives in a village south of the river. She is fine now, but she felt the tiger wanted to attack her too. The tiger was roaming near my village today. One neighbor even thinks he saw a Kichkandi, a sort of female ghost. They are all very scared, as you can imagine. You and I need to go there and help them.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, they're going to send us off to another part of the reserve. Okay, and that's actually the direction I wanted to head anyway. I wanted to get this down, and then we'll zigzag our way up the map. Okay, well, anyway, so if we're lucky, sometimes the missions coincide with the way I like to do the maps. I kind of like to zigzag from one end of the map to the other, if at all possible. So that's what we're going to try to get done.
Like the Yeti. I mean, it's a cool legend, and it's great for tourism. But you know that I'm more worried about threats in the real world, either to animals or to us. Not some mysterious spirit that saps your life force.
Do not make fun of what we do not understand, Asmita. You know, I saw strange things when I was a young man. In the young generation, some people do not believe. But I believe that there is a world we do not see. And I pray several times a day.
You know I'm not making fun of religion, Birendra Dai. But I find some of these folklore stories a bit hard to believe.
I'm not very good at trying to shoot airborne targets with the pistol, but I figured I'd take a couple of shots and see if maybe one of them happened to zing it out, because we did take down a bird in the previous episode, but it just kind of vanished on us. We have to get this guy here. I have no idea what it's going to be. And then after that, we got a fair bit of walking to get done to get over to the outpost, but that will close out our episode for today once we get to that. So,
the situation is very bad. The tiger was even in the village today and attacked the animals that were inside the enclosures.
Inside the enclosures? Oh no. Look, before we make any rash decision, we need to get to your village and double-check these reports.
These are not rumors, Asmita. If that is what happened, then you know what this means.
Yes, I know. Let's just... You two should go to the village first.
She got a little too attached to that tiger, I think. I'm just double checking to make sure there's nothing easy to go after in the area here. But we're going to head over to the outpost. Oh, looks like there's a second outpost there. So we'll do this one. We'll hit this guy, and then we'll hit this guy, and then that'll... well, I don't know. Because once we get this over here, it's going to open up this entire area. So we may not be done completely. But anyways, let me get let's get to these things, and we'll move on.
We were thinking of giving you a traditional Nepali knife called a kukuli. It's both a weapon and a tool. We use it for everything. Chopping wood, cutting through brush, skinning meat. As a ranger out here, you will need it.
Yes, it is ready. In Nepal, we are very proud of kukulis. But to me, it is a tool I need in order to work every day.
Solid.
Let us be silent for a while and look out for the tiger. I am on my way. We will talk later.
I think we actually might have got a vital shot on that. 29 to 32, again, could be a, let's see, 30, well, we need a 31. 30.96 is the minimum for gold, so realistically that's probably not going to be. But it seems to be pretty easy to take shots at these guys, so even if there's a small chance of it, we're going to go ahead and try to grab one. With any luck, he'll squeak over the mark this time, and we'll be able to mark him off the list as having been our gold trophy for this one. So let's see. Non-vital Oregon. He didn't make it anyway. Boo. All right, moving on. All right, we made it to an intermediate outpost in between where we were and where we're going. So we'll get this unlocked real quick and then continue on to the lookout point out in that direction so that we can unlock this southeastern corner of the map. Had to think about directions there for a second. Give you guys a nice little cutscene and then continue on to our, hopefully, last destination in today's episode. Alright, we've made it to the outpost / lookout point up here. We'll get this unlocked and see if there's anything nearby that we need to go grab. If not, we'll close the episode out. So we get this claimed. We'll run up to the top and see what's available. Am I going to get back in time to be able to find out what that was? I know it was a Muntjac because there was one that made a call at me a bit ago. Fortunately, I'm not able to pick it out through the trees. Probably ran away already. So let's get up to the top of the tower here. Actually, I think I might take one last look while we get up here, just to see if maybe I can find it. Fortunately, I don't. So, up the stairs, or over to the lookout point we go. Where is it? Are there stairs going up? Or what just happened? Okay, I keep getting a warning call from this guy, but then I never see him. Super frustrating when they're making noise at you, but you just can't find them. All right, where's our lookout? Oh, is it down there? Really? Did I make a mistake? Oh, okay. All right, we'll see what's nearby, and then we can make a decision. Ideally, there's nothing around here, so we can just go ahead and just call it. Hey, how lucky are we? So we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button if you did so that the YouTube algorithm will know and send the video out to as many people as possible. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing that now so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your feed and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click the join button, check out the list of options available there, decide if any of those are right for you. If you're not interested in a channel membership but would like to support the channel, you can always leave YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. Direct contributions are greatly appreciated and a critical component to helping to turn this channel into a full-time gig, which is the dream. So again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Be sure to come back for the next one, and I'll see you then.